Hi everyone, this is Katrina, principal of Castle Elementary, and this is our Castle New Staff Orientation. So the goal of this screencast is to provide an overview of the different programs we have going on at Castle. If you have any questions, please feel free to email or text me. I'm going to quickly just give you some background information on the STEAM Academy. I'm going to talk about our school improvement grant components. We're going to meet the support staff that's here to help you get acclimated. We will review some key schedules. We'll talk about student behavior expectations, review opportunities for involvement, provide tips to set the stage for success, and review some important dates. So to begin with, some background on the school improvement grant. In 16-17, Castle was awarded over $7 million to transform the school. We were identified as a potential applicant for this grant because we are underperforming in relation to the state, and the goal of the grant is to help turn our school around and dramatically improve student achievement. The grant addresses 5 components. The components are leadership, teaching and learning, student non-academic support, family community, and oversight. So there's a lot that goes into the grant, but in a nutshell, the transformation has included incorporation of STEAM into our curriculum. It's focused on increasing our grade level collaboration time so teachers have more time to plan and review assessments. It has involved additional staffing support. We have 7 STEAM specialists, 3 academic coaches, and a full-time school counselor. We also have increased professional development and release time for planning, and then we also have increased learning time for students. Our school purpose is breaking barriers, building futures. When everybody returns and we have our back to school staff meeting, we'll do some activities related to our school purpose. But we know our students come to us with several obstacles, and our job is to work together, identify high leverage strategies to overcome those obstacles, and give our kids the future they deserve. So the first component of the grant is leadership. And the way that's been addressed is we currently partner with the University of Virginia Darden School of Business. They have taken best practices from business and education to build a program that looks at system-wide school design and really helps you leverage different pieces to quickly get student results and sustain those results. We attend summer and winter institutes. Part of this involves developing what's called a 90-day plan. That plan focuses on our big rocks. Our big rocks are our major area of foci. Castle's big rocks include positive school culture. It includes collaboration and data-driven instruction, and then instructional infrastructure. So we're looking at how do we create a school culture where students understand expectations and they interact positively and adults interact positively with students. We're looking at how do we use data to leverage our instructional time and intervene for our students. And then also the instructional infrastructure deals with making sure that we're providing a strong core piece for our students. Another component is that we have lead teachers. Our lead teacher, we have 1 lead teacher per grade level. They go through a yearly application process, which includes an observation and an interview. There are leadership meetings every 3 weeks that they attend. They will be the ones facilitating weekly collaboration and then weekly PLC time with their teams. And then they attend ongoing professional development to build their capacity and skill set to lead. The next component of the grant is pretty lengthy. It's the teaching and learning piece. We have STEAM lab rotations. We're fortunate to have 7 STEAM specialists on our campus. That includes science, technology, engineering, visual arts, vocal and performing arts, instrumental arts, and PE. Each grade level is assigned a lab time with assigned classes for their students. Their students are able to spend over 2 hours a week in the lab. Those schedules are something that we take care of and that are created. They're not something you'll have to worry about. While your students are in the labs, learning with their specialists, doing hands-on, project-based, inquiry-based learning, the grade level team is in collaboration. This is their time to really look at their planning and look at their assessments. So our collaboration includes backwards mapping of instruction, looking at assessments, looking at student work, and developing reteach plans. We have protocols in place to leverage this time and to make sure that we're all doing these things systematically as a school. And those will be things that you learn as we do our first collaboration. The next component of the grant in teaching and learning is our extended day program. So extended day is an after-school program. Our students get every element of STEAM in the labs. Extended day is their opportunity to have some choice and pick an area that they really want to specialize in. Students have sign-ups every quarter, and parents must come to school and sign their students up for their classes. It's first come, first serve. Specialists are still on campus during this time, and they all provide instruction. Regular ed teachers are encouraged to design a class and apply to teach in the extended day elective program. We have 2 days of enrichment and 2 days of intervention. Enrichment is designed to give students more in-depth STEAM experiences and background experiences that they don't get at home. So those classes can include everything from robotics to ceramics. It's really an area where teachers can pick their passion and their interests that they think students would enjoy and design an elective around that. Intervention is based on need. It's small group. Students are identified by the grade level team, and the grade level team enrolls them in that class. And it's based on a specific skill identified by a common assessment. You'll get more information on that as we start the school year, but I just wanted you to have an overview and maybe start thinking about extended day classes you'd like to teach. We also have extended year. We are probably going to modify this program for the 18-19 school year, but we have had a 2-week summer program in June and a 2-week program in August. These are thematic programs. They're enrichment summer school. We have had one program themed around space and one themed around survival. Very hands-on, very engaging programs that help students go through the engineering design process and just think outside the box. The next component of teaching and learning is our coaching. Coaching is a key part of improving instruction and helping teachers be the very best they can be. We're fortunate to have 3 academic coaches, and their role is to support collaboration and planning time. They conduct weekly class visits. They leave feedback, usually in the form of a grow and a glow, something you've done well and something that you can work on. They conduct professional development and design professional development, and then they provide new teacher support through our induction BITSA program. And then the last component is co-teaching. So part of the idea of the grant is to build the sustainability in the core. We want teachers implementing the STEAM elements in their classrooms. So this year we are getting really strategic with our co-teach model. Every teacher will have assigned time blocks with specific specialists. They'll also have assigned planning time so that the specialist and the teacher can work together to come up with a lesson that'll integrate labs and the core. So for example, a 3rd grade teacher might work with the engineering specialist to design a lesson that incorporates math and engineering. So the next component of the grant is student non-academic support. We have a full-time counselor, a full-time psychologist, and a behavior intervention assistant. These 3 provide a lot of student support. They'll do individual and small group counseling and social skill development. They issue behavior cards to students that struggle with a normal classroom management system, and they'll do check-in, check-out with students who have behaviors that are difficult to manage. So a student may check in with the behavior intervention assistant in the morning and check out with them at the end of the day, and throughout the day they've been rated on their behaviors by their teacher, and they receive an incentive for a good day. They conduct home visits as needed to make sure things are okay in the home and to talk to the parents. They also conduct our student success team meetings. If a student is at risk academically or behaviorally, teachers are able to refer them for a student success team meeting, and we have a team of teachers and the parents come together to strategize to support the child. I just want to kind of reiterate, if you guys are concerned about a student, talk to Kim, our counselor, to get some strategies and support. She knows all of our kids, and she's likely worked with them and provided some support along the way, so she can definitely help you and give you some ideas on how to effectively work with that child. Another component of the grant is family and community. We have 2 to 3 STEAM family nights per year. We have, those include hands-on STEAM-related activities for the whole family. We have a huge turnout for those events. We also have our Chat Latte, which is coffee with the principals. That's the first Friday of every month. Parents are invited to come on campus, meet different staff members, tour classrooms, get school-wide updates, look at our data, and tell us how they'd like to see us improve our program. We have a Loving Solutions parent workshop that our counselor, Kim Alvarado, runs. It is for proactive parenting. It was very successful last year, and we're going to expand it this year. And then we have other activities to promote, non-threatening experiences on campus. So we have a color run. We're going to add a movie night this year. We're going to have donuts with dad, muffins with mom, a family picnic, etc. So we're always looking for opportunities to get our parents on campus and build positive relationships. So we have a large support staff team. There's myself, principal. We have Shannon Hilton as our full-time assistant principal. We have Jill Morrison, one of our amazing academic coaches. We have Kim Alvarado, our amazing counselor. She's the one in the middle. We have Bree Gage, academic coach. She does not really have a mustache. And then we have Tony Altapermakian, who is also an academic coach and new to Castle this year. They are all very excited to be working with you guys. All right, so I wanted to go over some schedules just for you to keep in mind. We have a school-wide ELD block from 8:30 to 9 for 1st through 6th grade. Kindergarten will have a separate block. This begins September 4th, and we will work on planning that once everybody's back, so you don't need to worry about it. We do use our Benchmark Advanced ELD curriculum. We have a Walk to Learn model. That's 30 minutes per day. It's our intervention program where we use 95% group materials. That will not begin till September 17th. And again, you will be provided with training prior to that starting. We have our collaboration and Inspire Labs. That begins August 27th. That's the second full week of school. Our extended day program begins September 4th. And then we have monthly awards assemblies just to keep in mind. We do awards for Honorable Night, which is our Student of the Month. And then we recognize students who have made growth or who have been successful in reading, writing, math, growth and grit, and character. And then we also provide awards for the STEAM labs, and the specialists provide those awards. Again, those are awarded monthly, usually Fridays. And you'll get the schedules for those when we come back in August.